All right, today we're working on my Duramax 2002. I've got a PPE centrifugal oil system installed in this, and I already took off the oil line. I like it. It's had a little bit of, I've had issues with it leaking down at the O-ring that goes down there. The other pain in the butt about this is with that O-ring leaking and not catching it as soon as I should have with the few drips here and there, my oil level was a little low. But the pain in the butt, and some of you guys probably have experienced this, is to add oil, you have to take this top off, and then you actually have to take the inner centrifugal oil canister off. And when you do that, oil goes everywhere. You have to tilt it at a certain angle, let it drain just to add oil. It's a pain in the ass. If you go to a service place to have your oil changed, they're bright guys, but they're changing your oil, and they don't. I've gone to numerous ones here and there. I typically try and do my own, but sometimes on the road I've got to stop in and have it changed, and they really struggle with the concept of this whole thing and have spilt oil all over. And even with me standing there trying to explain, but they don't even want you getting out of the truck, so you're kind of yelling from your window. Anyway, so I think today, outside of changing my oil, and I've run, I think, about 6,000 miles with this, I'm going to open this filter up, see how much gunk is in it. I've done it once before. And it does work really well. It pulls the fine particulates out. I have always been a fan, and when they came out with this, I was like, absolutely, I'm putting one of those on. Anyway, I think I'm going to modify and put a oil fill here in this general vicinity, and make it so I can just open up a little cap here and add oil without taking this whole thing apart. So that's the project. Let's follow along. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see. So this is the original fill tube. I think what I'm going to do, before I cut it, I think I'm going to verify that I can get a replacement if I ever have to, but I think I can. Not big issue. I think what I'm going to do is do something like that. Do a little bird mouth right here. Cut this appropriately. Do a little TIG welding. And because this is steel, so that's my plan. Hopefully it works out. Might have to put a baffle or something in there, but I think most of the oil stays pretty low in this. It might splash up, but this has got a good O-ring, so we'll give her a go. If not, I'll have to figure something else out. Lucked out on that one. Usually I drop it.
That thing was really tight. I had to break it loose in the vise. And this line has to line up with that line. And I think there's a gasket in here. O-ring. Ugh. Well, it's not terrible. I think it's about the same amount that I had the first time. Maybe a little bit more. It's about maybe a 1/16 of an inch thick. Just like tar.
So I'm going a little different direction. There's quite a bit of space between where the cover rides and this. So I ordered up a weld-in bung and a 18 millimeter by 1.5 thread oil pan plug that I'm going to put in the top, and it'll be a little more secure because there's quite a bit of oil splashing around in here, and I figured that the old plastic fill cap wouldn't hold all that oil splashing around, so that's the direction I'm going to go. So here's the top, and I took out, it's got a little snap ring that holds the nut in with a little O-ring. I took that out because I don't want to melt the O-ring. So here's the part number of the drain plug right here, and here's the welding bug. It's a Dorman 917-112, and that is an 18 millimeter weld-in bung. So I think this is all of about $7 worth of parts, I believe. So I'm going to put that right about there. I might grind this off and weld it, then after welding open up the inside. I don't know, haven't decided yet. Anyway, I'm going to TIG that right there. It's going to be a little bit of a small hole to pour oil in, but it's better than taking this whole thing apart. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, got a little hole drilled in there, fits nice and snug. Clean the paint off. I'm going to TIG weld that on there, and Bob's your uncle, or George, something like that. Anyway, something I forgot to mention, I did order up a gasket, new gasket for these this system, and I was informed that they are redesigning this. So I asked them if they were making any changes to being able to add oil, and he was like, no, because anything you put in there, it leaks. Well, I am a product designer, product engineer. It's kind of what I do. and there's just too many things to keep me busy that, you know, I can't show every company how to solve a problem, so that's why we solve it ourselves. Anyway, so if you get on the PPE website, this is currently back ordered because in 2 or 3 months they're going to have a new version. The new version is going to be shorter here, but the casting is going to be taller. So the oil spinning around in here doesn't hit directly where this O-ring is basically what he told me the improvements are going to be. So there you go. Well, I'm not an expert welder, but I got that thing tigged up. I put the bung in it so I could have a wire for ground, because the powder coating doesn't allow for that. Even that wire's still hot. So there it is. I need to clean up the inside. I'm gonna wash it out on the parts washer, make sure it's good and clean, and no bits of metal in there, and verify that it fits and will work, and put it back together. So stay tuned. All right, it's been a all day kind of project, but just doing a quick fit check. It's going to drop down about a 1/4 inch, and there's almost at least 1.25 inches clearance down in there, so I think we'll be good. I got to hook this hose up. The actual pressure line, and I've done the oil and filter already, so we can start it up and make sure I didn't totally screw up with my concept here. Maybe later I'll shoot some epoxy paint, or maybe I'll take it back apart and powder coat it, but for right now it'll get me on the road again. Alright, so I got the pressure line hooked back up, and got the sticker centered. I need to tighten this down a little bit, and I don't know if maybe if this is the right. Oh, look at that. Give that a little tighten. I need to tighten this, and gonna fire it up. So that concludes today's project. idmparts.com. Like and subscribe, and I'll post more videos of all the little projects I've got. I got to get this one off the rollback, and it's probably going to go up for sale. It's a 57 Dodge. Don't know much about it. Came in a collection that I bought, and it's got the original polyhead engine in it. The bed's not correct, but anyway, it'd be a fun project for somebody. Anyway, thanks for watching. Did a little startup, making sure everything's not leaking. I think it's good.